This is a song for my friends Jaret and Gary. They started a podcast and said a theme was necessary. They're just a couple of guys in a band that you know. Some rock star dads who started a show. So here's the next episode.
You know, as you get out of prison, you got a good psychologist. I mean, I assume you had to deal then with the depression, with obviously the anxiety, but now you've got the trauma of growing up, but you've got unimaginable trauma that you have to deal with. You have to get through that in your head as part of your doing the work, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
and you know, it's hard for people to get jobs and work, and it's hard for people to rehabilitate, because then everywhere you go, you know, people just hear, oh, you went to prison. Oh, you know, you must be a real bad person. And so, you know, I struggled with that, and I felt ashamed, and I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody, and I bottled it up and kept it inside. And that was the worst thing that I did, because, you know, since I started talking about what happened to me, I've had nothing but respect and praise, and people go, I didn't know that you were going through that or dealing with that. And, you know, it's just been nothing but positive, but also it's been good for me to be able to get it off my chest and just talk about it and normalize it a little bit.
Yeah, and talk about it. You have, I mean, my goodness, just all of the organizations that I mean, again, you guys got to go to his website, shanecuthbert.com, but you've got to see all of the work that he's doing out here.
When you get out of prison in Australia and you got paired up with the psychologist, is it something that you sought out? Is it something that is provided in the system down there? Did you just luck out and get a great one?
I lucked out and got a great one.
Yeah.
Interesting. He deals with, I don't know how I got paired up with him, to be honest, because he deals with the most sort of violent offenders in here, and rapists and murderers and things like that. So he was hardcore, but I think that was the good thing, because then, you know, we started working together. I sought him out, and, you know, I think that's why he saw the potential and thought, you know, you're a young guy and you're pretty intelligent. You know, I was reading a lot while I was in prison, and I was reading lots of psychology, counseling books, things like that. And he just believed in me at a time in my life when no one did. You know, I thought, you know, even my parents, I didn't have a great relationship with them, but, you know, they were struggling with me going to prison and that sort of thing. And he was just like, man, you can get out and you can really do some good in the world. And it was that one person that believed in me that meant the world to me, you know.
This is a song for my friends Jaret and Gary. They started a podcast and said a theme was necessary. They're just a couple of guys in a band that you know. Some rock star dads who started a show. Until the next episode.